Hi, this is Susan Brother from Speak Languages and Travel the World. I'm your English teacher here to help you with your fluency. And today's topic is about the difference between be like, and look like. They're often used and somehow they seem to be rather confusing for many students. So that's what I'd like to talk to you about today. But today I'm also dressed in red because I thought I'd show you something which could be helpful not only to you, but to other people around the world. And this is, but I'm not sure you'll see it the right way round, this is my new subscribe logo. Let me hold it up. I do hope you see it the right way round. So what is all this about? Well, my videos are not very widespread at the moment because I haven't been making videos for very long, but those students who've been watching my videos find them really, really useful. So I thought, well, how about making this available to more people around the world? And so I thought I'd ask you not only to subscribe for yourselves, but when you subscribe, at the same time, what happens is that the algorithms demonstrate that people are watching these videos more and more, and they become more visible to other people who haven't subscribed. And that's one of the reasons when you subscribe, you don't only help yourself because you get notifications of when I have a new live or not, but at the same time, you're also helping others get to know about these videos. So it's a very helpful thing. So I'd like you to subscribe, and you can do so either by pressing here my logo in the right-hand bottom corner, or you could also download, you can have a look in the descriptions, but yes, I was going to say, don't forget to download. I've got free fluency exercises, and you can download those and try them out, and then let me know how you feel, how they've helped you in the comments box below. Okay, so back to the topic. So let me let me share a screen with you so that you can see what we're talking about, because it's not such an easy subject. Okay. Now, have I shared the right one? Yes. Okay. So as you can see here, there is this is a blackboard which I used at school, and you can see that at the top I've put in a square, to be like. To be like means describe it, and one of the most common sentences you'll often hear is, what's the weather like? That means you want to know what the weather is. So this what something like means, can you describe it? So what's the weather like means, can you describe the weather? And so then we'll say, yes, it's sunny, it's cold. Today it's particularly icy. But if you tell someone, I went to see a film, then they can ask you, oh, what's the film like? Is it exciting? Did you enjoy it? So you describe the film. There's also, I don't know, I've bought a new TV. What's the TV like? So can you describe it? Is it a flat screen? Is it an older kind of TV? And also, I've just finished reading a book. What's the book like? Did you enjoy it? Was it boring? So to be like is always a description. You can also use to be like regarding people. So if you see below the first line, I've written, what is she like? What's she like? Now here we want you to describe this girl or this person, and you can describe her very much in general. You can describe her physically, or you can describe her character. In fact, I've written here physical and character description. So for example, you can say she's tall, beautiful, and very generous. So describing a person physically and their character. So, I met a really nice, I'm really keen on her. We're going to next week. So I can excite you like. And then you give the description not only of her physically, but also of her character. The next line down is completely different. What does she look like? Now, if you see, I've drawn in look, I've drawn like two eyes, because we're only speaking about the look of how she is physically and not how she is in character. So the only kind of answer you can give to what does she look like is a physical description. She's got long blonde hair and blue eyes. That's the only answer to that. Finally, below at the bottom of the board, I've written, what does she like? Now here we're talking about her preferences. It's got nothing to do with her character and nothing to do with what she looks like physically. It's only her preferences. So in this case, she likes pizza. So this is very important to be able to distinguish when you're giving descriptions, the kind of information that's requested when people ask you, what's she like? Then you're giving a physical description as well as her character. You could also only give her character. I mean, it's up to you. Or what does she look like? Which is only her physically. And finally, what does she like? So that's what her preference is. And don't forget that instead, if you want to describe something like the weather, the film, a book, you just ask, what is it like? What's it like? Okay, so I hope this kind of explanation has been helpful to you, because it's not easy. And maybe you could practice down in the comments box by adding on some sentences where you ask a question and then give an answer, so you're practicing. If anyone wants to add where you're listening from in the chat, I'd be very happy to know where you're listening to me from. And I hope to get back with you tomorrow. I'm trying to get a video done a day, and I can't tell you the time, because at the weekend I really don't know what I'm doing. Every day is different, whilst during the week I'll try and stick to a roughly 12 o'clock lunchtime time for European time. That is a Central European time, which would be about 11 UTC or Greenwich Mean Time. Okay, so let me share again and encourage you to download my free fluency exercises, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, all right, that's all now.